What's popping, everyone? Markus just come back at you with a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel, and for all of you guys who are new, my name is Markus and my mission is to help you guys build yourself financially and to build the empire of your life. And talking about empire, today we're gonna talk about Kylie Jenner's empire and how she were able to become the youngest billionaire of all time, or nearly. She's at 900 million, but really close. They have predicted that she's going to be the youngest billionaire of all time. Today we're gonna talk about her branding, her empire, and how she were able to do it. I'm gonna jump inside of my computer and do some doodling inside of a whiteboard, so let's jump into it. So inside of my computer right here, inside of the online whiteboard, if you would say, we have the absolutely legendary Kylie Jenner right here on the front page of Forbes America's Women Billionaires. So she just became on the list, of course, of America's women billionaires, and she's going to be a billionaire very soon. They've predicted that. So she's I don't even know, 19 years old, I'm pretty sure. So how did she do it? Of course, you need to take into account that she was born into a really popular and wealthy family. That's one thing. She, of course, had some sort of perks and pros, probably more than every other women or us other people, but she's definitely been really taking that seriously, and she's really been able to leverage the family that she's been in, the different fame that she's gotten and stuff like that. So how did she do it basically? So I'm going to tell you, there might be some women sitting out there thinking, okay, I want to be the next Kylie Jenner. Let me tell you what you do. So what you do is you will boom get a lip injection. And when you have gotten your lip injection, you go onto Instagram, post pictures, and get famous. That's basically what she did. No, okay. So she built up a huge social brand. So she built up this huge social brand for her, Kylie Jenner. She's one of the biggest influencers on Instagram. I think she has around 100 million followers on Instagram. I think that is pretty correct. Let me check. Kylie Jenner, she has 111 million followers. So she's been able to grow her personal brand on Instagram, Kylie Jenner herself, throughout her family, of course, different medias, the Kardashians. She's really been able to then leverage all the fame, all the wealth from her family into her own business. She has this whole, she was a really huge beauty influencer because people are looking up to her, all different types of women think she looks great. Of course, she have gotten a lot of different things done, but what she basically did was she had let's say she has 100 million people who follows her on Instagram. She then goes ahead and leverage that into a real business. She makes a company. So she makes a company. That's a great C, Markus. Company on Shopify. Her store is based on Shopify, and it was the fastest growing Shopify store ever. So as you can see right here, she has her Kylie Cosmetics. She built up a personal brand. She built up a lot of engagement, a lot of followers, and she were able to leverage this huge fame that a lot of Instagrammers, other influencers are doing as well. But she is one of the biggest. I don't know if she's the biggest, but she's one of the biggest on Instagram, and she were able to leverage that huge follower count into her own brand, her own professional makeup brand, and then in this way she were able to generate this huge amount of money. Of course, she's making a shit ton of money on Instagram promoting other products and being in TV shows, being on shows and everything, but she's making so much money off her brand because basically all women in the world. That's the same thing Rihanna is doing. She had made Fendi Beauty. That's why she's not dropping any songs lately. She's doing other things. She's using her personal brand to build companies and to build product-wise brands like Fendi Beauty. Now she's coming out with a lingerie brand like underwear and stuff like that based on like this savvy. It's all about the branding. That's the whole thing I wanted to really focus on in this. The same with Nike, same with Adidas. Well, I've been talking a lot about it before. It's all about the branding of your company. That's also the reason why Louis Vuitton can sell a t-shirt for $1,000 instead of you going into H&M and buying it for $20. It's all about the branding of the product, adding value to the product. She's adding value based on her fame and on her personal brand herself from Instagram, the Kardashians and everything. And in this way, she'll able to leverage all that and add value to her company. So it's all about the branding aspect of it. And of course, she's able to brand it really well because she has her personal brand. As you can see, only 7.5% of all traffic comes from Facebook and stuff like that. Search is 50%. 50% of the traffic is people who goes onto Google, type in Kylie Jenner cosmetics and goes onto her store. You can see direct is 36%. So she's literally not spending any money on promoting her stuff, not that much, of course, and based on maybe compared to our stores, your store, my store, it's a lot of money, but compared to the amount of traffic she has, the amount of money she spends on that traffic is minimal. She's able to leverage her brand to get free traffic, organic traffic onto her store, and in this way she'll able to build up this amount of insane revenue. As you can see, around 2 million views each month, which is absolutely insane. All these products, the different lines of products that she has. So this is all the things. So she were able to leverage herself, her personal brand, into a company that is now, or she is worth $900 million US, which is absolutely crazy. It's insane. Of course, yes, she has multiple streams of income, as I'm talking about as well on the channel. There's a lot of different videos about how you can make money, so definitely go ahead and check it out on my channel. But she has multiple streams of income. Of course, I can't teach you how to be the next Kylie Jenner, right? But I can teach you a lot of the different great things. But she has multiple streams of income, of course, from her Instagram. If she makes YouTube videos, when she goes on TV shows, when she goes on different things, the Kardashians, she gets money from that as well. And she's just so famous that she can basically do whatever she wants and still be successful with it. So she has multiple streams of income, and her move into cosmetics and makeup made her a fortune. So that's how she were able to go ahead and be, or is going to be, the youngest billionaire of all time as a woman, which is a self-made billionaire. She's a self-made billionaire. Yeah, people's gonna come on to and say like, hey, her family is wealthy and shit. Yes, but she could also just inherit the money from her family then, and then don't give a fucking shit and just post shitty pictures on Instagram. But she wanted to do more. She wanted to do more. She wanted to really have her feel that she were able to generate money for herself and not only rely on her family. And that's exactly what she did. Went into the business world of makeup and cosmetics, and of course, well, she has her whole personal brand, which she's making shitload of money on as well. But the whole idea moving into the Kylie Cosmetics, her own brand, is where she's really also making a big fortune. So that was just a breakdown of how Kylie Jenner was going to be the very youngest self-made women billionaire in the whole world. I have a lot of different videos on my channel talking about how you can go ahead and be a millionaire yourself, or at least make a lot of money. Go ahead and check it out. There will be a lot of links in the description down below. If you got something useful, please give it a like, hit the subscribe button, become a part of the business family here in the channel, and the notification bell to always be up to date whenever I upload. And as always, I hope you all have a successful and wonderful day. Bye.